Good afternoon. Welcome, greetings, and salutations. Put your greasy little face up next to the radio and get ready. My name is Alan Cox. Thanks for being here. Say hi to Bill Squire. He's right there.
Hey, group of hugs.
There's Mary Santora over there.
What up?
Poundcake's back in Studio G.
Afternoon, white people.
If you want to get in, you can do it a variety of ways. If you want to join us live on the phone, 216-578-1007, 800-348-1007. If you're listening on the iHeartRadio app, leave us messages there. You can leave us voicemails if you like on the after hours. But, I mean, if you're going to do that, just call us. I know people got lives to lead. I understand. You can email me, Alan at alancoxshow.com, and we'll see what we can get to today. We've already established off the air briefly that Mary is in an argumentative mood today.
I am just...
that could send the show one of two ways.
I'm just not in the... I'm being argumentative. I'm trying to make it sound better than it is, but, I'm not in the mood for people to be wrong today.
You can't let things go.
I can't. When I walked out of this room, I went to go look for the guy that I was arguing with before the show.
Why? To what end?
Yeah, what's the point of that?
Okay, so I was eating food to give the customers a little bit. Cody is laughing because he's like, this dude's trolling you. And I'm like, he's not. One of the guys who works here, I'm not sure of his name, I was eating food. And he goes, oh, you got Chipotle? I said, no, I got that Balance place across the street, which is basically like Asian Chipotle. And he was like,
I haven't gone there yet, and everybody tells
really
me it's
good.
awesome.
It's good.
It's really good
solid,
food.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, it's not Asian. And I was like, yeah, it is. And he was like, no, they have tacos. And I was like, yeah, but they put Asian filling in the tacos. It's like Korean fried steak and Thai chicken. It's literally in the name. The name of the place.
Most people would have pulled the ripcord by now.
What? Yeah, on the conversation?
Yeah, and been like, okay, and walked away.
Well,
You dug in.
I dug in, and then he was like, yeah, but and then because he started to argue about what parts. He's like, yeah, but is Korea Asian? Is Korean food Asian?
He was smiling while he was
He's
saying
so
it.
trolling you.
But I was like, yeah. It was
He's
like,
telling the
it's
same
on
story
Asia.
to he's going to be telling the same story to other people going, God, you should have seen me work Mary Santora like a puppet.
Getting really mad. And then Keith, our boss, Keith Hotchkiss, the big boss, overhears this, and Keith yells around the corner. He's like, it's Asian, like that. And so the guy walked around the corner to talk to Keith about it, and then I pulled up the menu on my phone and followed him.
Walked around the corner. What are you doing?
I was like, look, there's wontons, there's edamame. Both of those are Asian. This says Thai chicken. I don't know why I couldn't let it go.
You and this dude going back and forth.
And he's like, oh, no, I wasn't trying to argue about it. I was like, yeah, but you're wrong. So I need you to say that it's Asian food. And then when I came in here and told you guys that story, I left to go find him and tell him that the name of the restaurant is Balance Pan Asian Food.
Let's follow this through to the
I just
very
want to tell
end.
him.
Say you had told him and shown him.
I couldn't find him.
He'd go, what were you hoping would happen?
Nothing. I just want him to know
All that
he's
for
wrong.
nothing.
I just want to know that he's wrong.
But all that for nothing.
I just want him to know that he's wrong.
And then?
That's it.
That's it.
Now he can move on as a more evolved version of himself.
Or just go, what a bitch. She was following me around for 10 minutes trying to get me hip to Asian Chipotle. Who cares? Go sell something, homie.
And listen, that's what I'm saying is that's why I'm like, damn, I'm in an argumentative mood because Cody's like, he's trolling you. And then it was kind of quiet. Cody and I are eating lunch. And then Cody goes, Kane Brown looks like Patrick Mahomes. And I pulled up a picture on my phone. I was like, no, he doesn't. I'm just scrolling pictures of Patrick
But enough
Mahomes.
where you can see where Cody's coming from.
And then I said, I said, look at him and look at me. I was like, I can look, just by his complexion, I could tell that he has a white mom and a black dad. And she's like, you can't tell just by looking at him. I said, yes, I can. Coming from a fellow
She's
biracial.
arguing with the biracial guy about the likely makeup of that dude's family.
So she gets on Wikipedia. She's like, his mom's white. I said, yes, I know.
Yeah, no, I told you that.
Where does this come from?
What?
You.
Me being argumentative today?
Well, it's more than argumentative. It's not just debate for debate's sake. You've got to be on the top of the mountain and everyone else has to be. You've got to make sure that you are right.
Well, I told Cody he was right.
Yeah.
No,
After you went on
didn't say
Wikipedia.
that. You didn't say I was right. You said his mom is white. I'm not taking that as I'm right.
You were right, Cody. His mom's white and his dad's black. But there was no mention of his dad.
If you see that guy out there in the suite will you walk up to him and go, hey, by the way, I checked?
Yeah, probably.
Because he's going to go, I was just playing with you, right?
And I'll be like, well, it made me mad.
And you're going to go.
And you're wrong, so.
But you probably started out, these weren't the first instances of this. Something before you came to work probably set you off.
Oh,
Well, you were in a mood yesterday night, I feel like, too.
I waited too long to decide what I wanted for dinner last night. So I got hungry at like 5, and then I didn't have food until like 7:30. So it was like every minute that and I didn't know what I wanted. It was like, I don't want pasta. I don't want Mexican. I don't want a sandwich. I don't want a burger. Like I was going through all the things I didn't want, and I couldn't land on what I did want. But that was just prolonging the time before I ate anything. So that put me in a really bad mood.
Just get a salad.
I didn't want a salad.
Well, nobody ever wants
She
a
doesn't want a
salad,
salad.
but
She
they're
needs
good
salad
for
for
you.
dinner.
I don't like salad for dinner.
Well,
Salad's a lunch food.
and a dinner food.
But after I ate,
You shouldn't be eating a giant plate of pasta at 7:30 at
Do you
night.
need to eat now?
I just ate.
Well, how come you're not
She
nice
had
yet?
Asian Chipotle, Bill.
I had
Did you hear the first
vaguely
part
Asian.
of the...
But
I got to get over there.
it's really good. I went to the grocery store today, and it was one of the most annoying experiences. Every single thing that I tried to scan on
Those
the
aren't
self-checkout-
oranges, ma'am. Those are tangelos.
Well, that's kind
Were
of
you
how it was
arguing
going.
with people? Those are nectarines.
No, I wasn't arguing with anybody at the grocery store, but there was only one actual line open, and then there was like 4 self-checkouts. So I'm like, the line is long. There's 10 people in line because there's only one. So I went to the self-checkout, and I had a bunch of produce, and I'm trying to scan my produce and weigh it, and it's even announcing it. It's like, move your green apples to the belt or whatever. And every single produce item that I scanned, there was an error with it. Every single one, to the point where the lady was just standing next to me swiping
Oh
her
my
card
God!
every
I'm
time.
surprised you didn't take the day off.
I swear to God, when I was in the shower, I thought about it. I was like, I should probably just call off today because it's not gonna be a good day. No, but she was like looking at me like I was trying to steal a lemon. And I'm like, yo, this thing's on the fritz. Like, for whatever reason, none of this produce is scanning properly.
It sounds like every instance you've described of having a moment of frustration all has to do with food.
It has been a frustrating food day. I'm not trying to steal a 66-cent lemon.
Didn't know what you wanted last night. What did you end up eating?
Chipotle. It was fine. It was I just didn't know what I wanted, and I was driving past Chipotle, so I was like, all right, I'll get this. They do have that new chicken al pastor. I don't know if you've had it yet. It's very good. It's got achiote peppers.
I haven't had Chipotle in like 3 years.
I haven't had it in like a year.
Take your word for it.
Yeah.
Okay.